Hey everybody, welcome back. If you're new to my YouTube channel, hi, my name is Amy. I'm an independent Scentsy consultant with Happily Scented Homes, and I post videos on my YouTube channel as well as my Facebook VIP page. And I wanted to share a video this evening. There's a little bit of a tag video going on with the wax community on YouTube where people are sharing what Scentsy scents are the ones that they would consider the ones that got away or the ones they missed out on, either because they just experienced them through like a flash sale or a clearance update, but didn't necessarily have a chance to, warm it when it was available for public purchase. So I do have a few that I wanted to share, and a lot of mine I haven't seen people talk about with the videos of ones that people have mentioned already. So I do want to get started with it, and I do have a couple. I think there's like 4 in this pile. Well, they're not in the pile, but there are 4 on my list that I don't have a tester or a wax bar or anything to like show you guys on camera, but I feel like I have to mention them because Bring Back Your Bar voting is coming up next month, and if any of these fragrances are available to vote back for, we need to do it because we are doing us a disservice by not experiencing these fragrances that desperately need to become available so we can add them to our Scentsy Club. If you're new to my channel or new to Scentsy and you don't know what Scentsy Club is, it's basically a subscription status. I do a video that I go more into depth about Scentsy Club, but one of the perks about Scentsy Club and having this subscription is that if you have any wax bars, so any of these wax bars, if you have them in your club and they become discontinued, which means that they're not available on Scentsy's website or your consultant's website to purchase for the general public, Scentsy will continue to have to make this fragrance for you because it is active in your Scentsy Club. So as long as you keep it in your club, they'll forever make it for you. That's why it's called an Always Get My Bar perk. So we'll get started right into it. And I do have my scent descriptions because a lot of these fragrances are older. So I had to dig deep for a couple of them. All right, so inhale, exhale. This is a very decisive scent. You either hate it or you love it. I am one of those people that absolutely loves it. I did not have a Scentsy Club when this was around. It was actually a scent of the month for January of 2020. I believe it came out with the pink and the white Himalaya salt warmer. We still have the pink Himalaya salt warmer available in our catalog, but the white one has been discontinued along with this lovely fragrance. I absolutely love this one. Like, I really wish this could get voted back. It is so spa-like, salty citrus. It's like the best bathroom scent ever, and this is mainly where I warm it. Sometimes I'll warm it in my bedroom, but I mostly warm it in my bathroom. The scent notes on this one is just search for inner peace with salted citrus, calming freesia, and solar woods. Not sure what the solar woods is supposed to smell like. I really don't get any floral in this bar either. I mean, it definitely has a calming aspect to it, and that's why I kind of get like a botanical spa, like vibe from it. But I mostly get salted citrus, and it's so freaking good. So that's definitely one that I was not able to put in my club because although I have been a consultant before and currently, I started my journey with Scentsy as a consumer way back like in 2008, and then I joined as a consultant in 2012 after I had my son, but then I didn't do so well with it, so then I kind of just did not do the consulting gig anymore and just kind of bought for myself because I did love Scentsy. And before I became a consultant in 2022, the consultant that I purchased from really wasn't very informative, so I had no idea that there was a thing called Scentsy Club. I had no idea about like limited time fragrances and scent of the month and things like that, so I missed out on a lot. So I'm slowly getting the fragrances that I used to love in the day back, and hopefully as each like Bring Back Your Bar round comes, one of them will come back. So my next one on my list, oops, we've got Butter Pecan. Oops, I'm already dropping them. Oh, I miss Butter Pecan. So Butter Pecan got the axe during the fall and winter season where they literally killed like 50% of the bakeries. It was insane how many they cut from the catalog. It was crazy. This originally was a scent of the month back in October of 2018, and it was so popular that Scentsy put it in the main catalog in the fall and winter. It's definitely a fall scent to me. It's super decadent and sugary and very nutty and buttery and just everything that you think of when you think of butter pecan. Like, it literally smells like butter pecan swirl from Dunkin' Donuts if you were to go get iced coffee. It's so, so good. Like I said, they haven't had this for two? Well, it will be 2 catalogs seasons, so it should be up for voting soon. But this one was definitely one that I did not club. I did have a club when this retired as a seasonal scent, but I gambled because it had always been in the fall and winter catalog, so I assumed it was safe. But as I always tell everybody, do not assume that it's safe. Scentsy will literally cut anything. They are savage. They do not care. So I sadly gambled, and now I only have 1 bar. So my gamble, my bad, but what are you gonna do? All right, next, along with butter pecan, almond croissant. Almond croissant. I love that people are getting to enjoy it because it's been in a lot of different like warmer bundles and like flash sale wax bundles. So a lot of people have been able to like experience this bar. But this was in the same catalog season as butter pecan, and then they just didn't return it. It's so good. It's buttery, it's flaky croissant, it's almond extract. It's so, so good. It's so decadent. It's so strong too. It's a really great performer, and it's a great mixer too. I've mixed this with a lot of different berry scents. I've mixed it in alternating warmers with my epitome of my bakery of breakfast in bed. I love that one. But yeah, so we need to get almond croissant back because I feel like it just needs to come back. It just needs to. Buckleberry. I'm very sad about Buckleberry. So this was available in the June 2022 Bring Back Your Bar promotion. I did like it. I clubbed it. My quarterly subscription was due to come out, and I cut it because I thought on Cold Sniff it was just too light and too basic of a berry scent. So I had 1 bar. I let it sit all summer long. I think I brought it out in fall. I want to say it was either September or October, so it had been sitting for like at least a good 3 or 4 months. And when I warmed that, let me freaking tell you, I had 4 cubes going on my upstairs level. My upstairs level has 4 bedrooms and a bathroom, and then it's got like a U-shaped hallway, and it's opened, downstairs to the staircase. It literally filled the entire upstairs, came downstairs, and kind of like did a twirl into my lower hallway, just using 4 cubes all day long. It is the best deep, dark, saturated, juicy berry that you could literally find. There's no spice to it. There's no bakery to it, even though, I'll give you the scent description. It's a bite of summer's bounty, bursting fresh berries on top of a buttery blanket of crumbling coffee cake. There is literally no coffee cake in here. I don't get any type of coffee cake, no coffee cake crumble. I don't get butter. I just get freaking dark, deep, saturated berries. It is so freaking strong, and I am so sad that I kicked it out. That's why I always tell someone, like, some scents need time to cure to really be able to, like, see what they're gonna do for you. And this one, when it first like came in like my like early access kit, I was like, oh, this is just a light berry scent. Like, okay, there's nothing spectacular about it. Yeah, no, there's everything spectacular about this bar. I'm an idiot for kicking out of my club. It's come back a couple different times in Bring Back Your Bar, so I'm hopeful that it'll come back around again, but this is definitely one that got away from me because I was an idiot and kicked it out of my club before really making a decision on it. So that's a Buckleberry. This one is an oldie, a very, very old bar. If you can tell, like, it is starting to juice and get sweaty. This is Persian Lime and Sandalwood. I don't ever hear any YouTuber or anybody on social media talk about this fragrance. And I don't know if it's just because it's so old that people just don't know about it and aren't aware that it was around. It's never been, I don't think it's ever been available to vote back and Bring Back Your Bar. And it was last seen, I believe, in the 2015 or 2016 spring and summer catalog. It's so old that it was in the Scentsy catalog back when Scentsy had a darling and dashing category. So they had a darling category that was more of like the feminine romantic scents, and then they had a dashing category that was the masculine scents. Persian Lime and Sandalwood was in the dashing section. So that's how old this freaking bar is. It's tangy lime, bergamot, and sandalwood. It's so freaking good. It's like sensual, and it just screams everything about like a summertime masculine, like cologne. The sandalwood is very, very strong in here. I normally don't like sandalwood, but this sandalwood I do enjoy. It's very similar to Satin Sheets. And the lime in here, it's not like bright and like zesty. To me, it almost smells like a lime that's been damaged. It's been through a lot. It's, you know, been at the bottom of the bag and it's been bruised and banged. But when you cut open it, it's the best lime you've ever had. That's what this smells like. It's so good. I really wish we could get it back, but I honestly don't think it'll ever be available to be voted back because it wasn't in the catalog very long. It had a very short duration. And one of the criteria for being able to be a voting or nominated for Bring Back Your Bar, I should say, is it had to have been in the top 200 of when it was available for purchase. And I don't think this one was. So sadly, I don't think we'll ever see that. So pray for me. All right. Next on my list. Oh, Now and Zen. I miss this bar so much. This was one that I would have clubbed it if I knew club was a thing. But unfortunately, it got the hack before I knew it. I think the last time it was available was in the spring and summer catalog of 2021. It was a new release for spring and summer in 2019. It's got grapefruit and calming chamomile. So it's just grapefruit and chamomile. But it's so nice. It's so zen. I warm this in my bathroom all the time. I just love it because the grapefruit kind of gives it like citrusy saltiness, and then the chamomile kind of just blends it all together and kind of gives it that like that calming, refreshing feeling. It's like it's a great bathroom bar. It really is. And they used to have this in body care, and I can see why they would put it in body care. But I really miss Now and Zen. Like, really, really miss it, you guys. All right, next. This one I never even knew about. I ended up getting it in a Scent Circle in a flash sale, like last year, I think. And then I think I then used the Scent Circle in my car, and I was like, wow, this fragrance is amazing. And then I was sad because you can't buy it anymore, and you can't find it anywhere to buy it. And it's never been available for voting or Bring Back Your Bar or any type of wax bundle or clearance or anything. So that's the lovely Farmer's Market. Farmer's Market it's basically like a greenery bar. So if you like sea salt and avocado or the banana leaf and bamboo that's in this catalog, this is very similar to that. It's got carrot and cucumber and rose. And I think this one was a one catalog wonder. It was only available as a new release, I think, in the 2019 spring and summer catalog. Same with Now and Zen. They were featured at the same time. I think the description probably put people off on this fragrance and they probably didn't buy it. Because honestly, if I read a scent description without smelling it and it said carrot, cucumber, and rose, I'd be like, no, pass, thank you. But yeah, no, it don't go by descriptions. This is so enjoyable. It's so refreshing and crisp and cool. And you've got the complex of the carrot, the sweetness of the carrot, and then the dewiness and melaniness of like the cucumber. I don't get any rose. There's like no rose in here whatsoever. I do not get rose. Do I get a little bit of floral? Yes, but it doesn't scream rose and it doesn't read off as rose. There is just a little bit of floral. But it's so nice. Like, and it was a good performer as a sun circle. So that's Farmer's Market. My beloved White Tea and Cactus. This was so close to coming back for Bring Back Your Bar. So freaking close. It ended up being in the top 25 when it got, when we did the last voting for the Bring Back Your Bar that's currently available now. It was in the top 25, but since they decided only to do a top 20 for this round, so White Tea and Cactus didn't make the cut. Oh, it's so freaking good, though. White Tea and Cactus, it was around for a long, long time. Like, this is an old scent. Like, I remember buying this, like, when I was first a consumer, back, like, in 2008, 2009, and then it was still available, I think, in the catalog when I became a consultant the first time around in 2012. The last time this was available was in a Bring Back Your Bar in 2021. So it's been a couple of years since it's been available. I'm hoping that means it will come back soon, but you never know. It's got a very vague description. It just says a clean, crisp, refreshing floral mix with grain notes. So if you've ever smelt White Tea and Cactus before in other vendor wax or anything like that's like at Bath and Body Works for like body care and stuff, it does smell like this, but this scent is so nostalgic for me because it brings me right back to my great-grandmother's house. Her bathroom always smelled like White Tea and Cactus. It was probably because of like the body care and shampoo products that she was using, or even like the hand soap at the bathroom sink. But this one just needs to come back. It needs to come back. It needs to come back. Oh, next. Lemon Verbena. This one is a good one, and it's very similar to what the notes are in the Pineapple Dragon Fruit bar that's available now in the summer collection, or the Sunshine State of Mind collection, whatever Scentsy wants to call it now. This one was available all the time in spring and summer, and I think they canned it at one point and then brought it back after a few catalogs, and now it's been canned again. They used to have it in cleaning, which was amazing. This bar is pretty old. It's getting sweaty. It's fresh lemon zest, bright lime, and verbena leaf. It's so lime. It's like the same punchy in your face, bright, tangy lime that you have in cocoa lime. But this is just more rounded and it's like a lemon lime. So think of like a Sprite type of scent. Yeah, it definitely smells like Sprite soda. Oh, it's so good. We need to bring this back. And I don't think it's ever been voted back for Bring Back Your Bar. I think it was just in that, like, just in the main catalog. And then, like I said, I think they brought it back and then canned it. And then they had it in cleaning and then they canned it again. I'm starting to think that the thing that people keep saying that once a fragrance goes to cleaning, it's kind of like doomed forever. I'm thinking that might be true, but I don't know. I'm hoping not. Jade and Jasmine. Boy, was I late to the game on this fragrance. Very late to the game on this one. I fell in love with this bar. I got it in a few warmer bundles, and the name of this scent does no justice to what the fragrance can do for you. Jade and Jasmine is described as green lemon, blue jasmine, and rosemary. This was a scent of the month back in January of 2021. I think the scent description put people off, and I don't think people were in the mood for like a fresh spa-like fragrance yet, because they were probably still like in Christmas mode, where this was a January scent of the month. So I don't think people jumped on the wagon, and then once it was retired, I think that's when people started to enjoy it. This is so freaking good. I love this. This is very masculine. It does come off very masculine, almost in the same sense as White Amber Antique does. But the lemon in here and the rosemary, it just does something. This scent is so unique. There's really nothing similar to it, and it's a powerhouse. I really wish this would come back. Like I said, it was just the scent of the month. It's never been in main catalog. It's never been in a limited time collection. It's just popped up like in clearance and, like I said, different warmer and flash sale bundles. So we definitely need to get Jade and Jasmine back for sure. All right, Central Park Praline. This one is an oldie. This has come back quite a few times. I think the last time it was available for Bring Back Your Bar was December of 2020. Oh, it's so good. It's so nutty. It's a decadent confection of roasted pecans, buttery caramel, and cinnamon sugar. So it's definitely like a roasted, nutty, brown sugar. This is so good. I remember getting this all the time when I was a customer. It's so, so good. This is like those bakery scents like almond croissant and butter pecan, that this is the type of bakery that everyone's wishing Scentsy would come out with, because these older bakery scents were perfection. They really were. They were perfection. Like, they were strong. They hit all the notes. They were everything that you wanted in like confectionery sugar and decadent and gourmand and everything. And they just don't make them like that anymore. So I think we definitely should vote this one back just so people could experience it again, because there's not many people that have, experienced that bar. Peppermint Dreams. As you can see, this is a very old bar because it's got the old packaging. Like, you can even see, like, yeah, see how it's like starting to dimple already. Peppermint Dream. Last time this was available was December of 2020 on Bring Back Your Bar. It was in the same promotion as Central Park Praline. This one is a chocolate cupcake sweetened by a fresh blast of fresh mint. Oh, it's so good. Okay, so this is an Andes mint. So this is, it's a cross between an Andes mint and a York peppermint patty, and then chocolate cake batter. I would say it's probably more about like 70% peppermint and like 30% chocolate. But it's good and it's strong, and there is literally nothing in the catalog or nothing in the limited time collection that has come out in recent years that is peppermint and chocolate, and we need it. Like, we need this bar for next year, for fall and winter. So, Peppermint Dreams. Thunderstorm. Thunderstorm's an old scent. I think my first memory of this is back like in 2009. This is heavy floral though, so like if you don't like florals, don't even attempt to warm this bar because you're not gonna like it. Last time it was available was January 2022 for that Bring Back Your Bar promotion. This one, the description, because it's so old, the description's very vague. It's not like detailed like the newer descriptions are. These older scents have very vague details. This one says very refreshing, sharp and spicy outdoor fragrance like a breeze in a storm. And yes, it does smell exactly like that. It smells like how the outside would smell after a rainstorm. Like you get the dirt and the earthiness, and then there's like a little bit of white floral in here. Well, no, I shouldn't say a little bit. There's a lot of white floral in here. There's probably even some musk in here too. But it's like you can literally taste the dirt. You can taste the earthiness. And this is very, very heavy. Very, very perfumey. But I love it because it's so freaking strong. And I love lush gardenia. So Thunderstorm's like right in that same category for strong florals. So I love it. And again, I did not club this. I had a club for the January 2022 Scentsy that Bring Back Your Bar promotion, but I did not put this in club, and I fell in love with it after the fact. So kind of kicking myself, but this has been available in Bring Back Your Bar like 3 or 4 different times. So I have high hopes that it will get voted back. Strawberry Rose. This one I don't hear many people talk about. This one, I love it, and I really hate they don't have it anymore. It does discolor, like you can see, like right here, it's starting to turn yellow. Doesn't mean it's not going to, you know, perform well or anything like that. This was a scent of the month for February of 2020. And then I don't think it ever came back. I don't even think it was a main catalog. I think it was just a scent of the month. It is a sweet blend of mouth-watering strawberries, rose petals, and sheer musk. So don't be put off by the rose. It is very, very subtle in here, and it's more of like a sweet rose, like almost like a rose that you would like bake a cake. You know how sometimes they put like flowers in cakes and that type of thing? That's how I like take this rose scent as that is, but it's heavy, heavy on the strawberry. Like, the strawberry's really nice. This is just a very good, like, body care strawberry rose type of scent. They do have other scent notes that they mentioned in here. So they said that there's top notes of blueberry and raspberry and strawberry, and then mid notes of rose petals and plum blossom. And then the base notes are the clean musk, airy ozone, and woods. How the hell do you even make a note of area ozone? Like, that's just weird. But yeah, so we need to vote that one back. I do feel like this is one that I would thoroughly enjoy having in a club. And not that all these fragrances I would have in a club all the time. Like, these are just ones I want in club because I want to get a stock of them so that way I can warm them, you know, because a lot of these I won't warm all the time. Like Thunderstorm, that I'm only going to warm in the summertime. So like 2 or 3 cubes a year might do me. So that's how I feel about that. Christmas Cactus. This has come up lately in a couple different like flash sale bundles and things like that. This bar I've been hoarding for quite a long time. You can see it is very juicy. Christmas Cactus was a new release for fall and winter of 2018. And then I think it stayed in the catalog for maybe another round, and then it got the axe. This to me smells like pure sap from a Christmas tree. And then just a little bit more greenery notes to it because of the cactus. But literally smells like sap from a Christmas tree. Like if you went under your Christmas tree, like a real Christmas tree, not a fake one, but if you were to go under your Christmas tree to fill up more water for it, and like you could smell, you know, you could see the sap or smell the sap from the pine needles, that's what this is. It's very sweet, and I just love this scent, and I wish it would come back so I can warm this bar, because I might have to just warm it this fall and winter just because it is getting so juicy. But yeah, so this one has agave nectar, citrus, and Siberian fir. So it's not like a pine scent, but it is a fir scent. And I think that's what makes it so unique, is that it's not just, you know, pine. or balsam. It's Siberian fir, and then it's got a little bit of citrus. I don't get citrus though with this. I just, like I said, I get sap. I get Christmas tree sap. That's what I get with it. So, whoops. Okay. Cozy Chai is my next one. I love Cozy Chai. I know Elizabeth Quinn from Scenes and Scents loves Cozy Chai too. I love Cozy Chai. I've loved Cozy Chai for years. There are people in my family that cannot stand this when it's warming in my house. I usually will warm this like around Thanksgiving time. But to me, it smells like a chai latte from Dunkin' Donuts. That's what it smells like. It was a... Last time it was available was December of 2020 in a Bring Back Your Bar. But it was available like back in the day, like circa 2013, 14, that type of thing. It's so good. I love this scent. It's super strong. It's not heavy on the spice. So if you don't like spice, if you don't like heavy cinnamon or nutmeg or clove or any of like that, but you don't mind a little bit of it, this is definitely one to try. If you liked hazelnut latte or vanilla cream or any of those scents that came up in the last Bring Back Your Bar, I would definitely vote Cozy Chai back because you would really like it. Alright, we've got Rainbows and Butterflies. I miss Rainbows and Butterflies. This was a scent of the month in July of 2018. And then they brought it back to main catalog, and it was in the spring and summer catalog for a couple of seasons, and then they retired it in 2021. So it didn't return for the 2022 spring and summer collection. So I was pissed because I didn't know Club was a thing when it retired. This is just a good summertime fragrance. It's fresh strawberries, pineapple juice, and vanilla citrus. The vanilla citrus to me comes off as a marshmallow. I really don't get citrus in here, but I definitely get a lot of strawberry and a lot of pineapple, so it's very forward on the strawberry. Pineapple's kind of like in the middle, and like the marshmallow or the vanilla citrus note that's in here, but it reads marshmallow, kind of blends it all together, makes it creamy and that type of thing. So I warm this a lot in bedrooms, particularly my daughter's room. So we need to vote that one back. And then Coastal Strawberry. A lot of people talk about this one. A lot of people do already have it like in their Scentsy Club. I didn't. I never knew about this fragrance until I think this was like in a clearance or a flash sale, and I picked up a bar because I never tried it before, and the scent description sounded great. And it is great. So it's earthy, fruity, strawberry, vine, raspberry seeds over jasmine petals. So it's a fruity floral, kind of flirts with the balance between the two, floral and fruity. But it's very authentic strawberry. It's not like artificial strawberry. It's not a candied strawberry. It's just a fresh strawberry, but you definitely get that greenery vibe. And then the jasmine petals really don't read floral or perfumey at all, so I think it just blends it all together nice. But this one is really good. I don't even know when it was last available. I think it was, like I said, it was available in spring and summer, and then they just did away with it. So that's that one. Alright, so that's the last of them that I have bars of. So I do have 4 that I want to mention that I really, really think need to come back, and ones that I personally am like sad that I don't have any more of. One of those is Brownie Batter. Brownie Batter, why this one never stayed in the catalog, I have no freaking idea. Brownie Batter was so good, you guys. It was baked brownies, cocoa powder, and vanilla bean. It was so good. It was such a freaking powerhouse. It was like almost at the same level of being a powerhouse as Gimme Candy or Lemon Coconut Chiffon or even Vanilla Bean Buttercream. Like, it is so strong when it warms, and there really is no like yeah, we have Hug in a Mug and we have Mocha Doodle, but in my opinion, those are very light cocoa scents. Brownie Batter was top notch. Like, you cannot beat Brownie Batter. and there's nothing that Scentsy has produced since that even comes close to it. It was a new release way back when. I don't even know when. It looks like 2016. Yeah, it looks like 2016 or 2017. But yeah, it's never been voted back for Bring Back Your Bar. So I'm hoping it gets nominated. I mean, it's been retired enough where it should come up in voting. But like I said, if it's not in that top 200, like Scentsy just needs to do away with that criteria guideline. Like just do away with the top 200 and then just at random, like put all your retired wax scents like in a wheel spinner. And then just spin it 200 times, and then those are the ones that are eligible to vote for. Like, make it fair. All right, another one is lime and sugarcane. Lime and sugarcane, I loved lime and sugarcane. Loved it, loved it, loved it. I was so sad when it retired. It was available in the spring and summer catalog of 2017, and it is lime, sugarcane, and frozen mint. So good. If you love citrus, if you love lime, if you love cocoa lime, if you liked Fiesta lime, if you even like that pineapple dragon fruit, because I swear to God, like that one is it just screams lemon and lime. You would love this one too. I absolutely loved it when it was available, and I really wish it was available again, but it's just not. Another one is frosted ginger cookie. This one's an old one. It was available, the last time I remember it being available was in 2013 in the fall and winter catalog for that year. Last time it was available in Bring Back Your Bar was in 2019. Like it was before 2020 because it has this old style packaging on it. It was so good. It's brown sugar cookie dough, and ginger and vanilla. And it's like a warm vanilla, so not like a body care vanilla or a perfumey vanilla or even the vanilla that you get like in Vanilla Bean Buttercream. It's just a warm, like comforting vanilla. And then you get the brown sugar cookie dough and then that spice of ginger. And the ginger, from my memory, it wasn't strong. It was just a touch, almost like the ginger that's in the cashmere pear that's currently available right now. How that one just has a tinge of, spice, a tinge of ginger. Same thing with the frosted ginger cookie. If you like that rum raisin cookie, you are going to love frosted ginger cookie. So please, please, please vote that one back. Please. That one was so good. And then last but not least, Mariposa Lily. This one was a really great floral one. If you like florals, this one is definitely one that you're going to want. It was in the same catalog that Pistachio Ice Cream and Southern Sweet Tea were new releases. So I think 2015 or 2016. No, I'm sorry, 2017. Sorry, spring and summer of 2017. It was a new release, and then it never came back. Ever. It's never been voted back for Bring Back Your Bar. I don't know if it's just because it's not popular enough. But it's Mariposa Lily with sugar, apple, and pineapple slices. It was like the best fruity floral bar ever, and I loved warming it. From my memory, it was really strong. Not a powerhouse, but definitely on that medium plus to high side for intensity and just a duration. So it was a really great one. So if you're a floral lover and you do see this and Bring Back Your Bar, definitely vote for it because Mariposa Lily was really, really good. But yeah, so those are what I would consider the ones that have gotten away, ones that I missed out on, that were just available when I wasn't ordering or when I didn't have club and didn't put it in my club. So I really like this idea of this video that we're all doing because it kind of shows other wax lovers and other consultants scents that they may not have been aware of. And that way we can try to like mix this up and not have the same Bring Back Your Bars come every time. So that's my little spiel on that. If you like this video, please like. If you would like to subscribe, I would highly suggest to do so that way you can continue seeing videos like this. I appreciate all the support and love. And then if you've already subscribed, thank you, and definitely check your notifications so that way you don't miss out on my next video. And as always, if you ever need any questions answered or would like to place an order through me, you can certainly email me at happilyscentedhomes@gmail.com or visit my website at wicklesscandles.scentsy.us. And as always too, if you want to be added to my Facebook VIP group, just email me and I will send you a link. All right, till next time, see you guys.